In Domo, data visualizations, or cards, are made using Analyzer. With Analyzer, users can customize the appearance of charts by applying filters, using chart properties, and even transforming the data used for the visualization. Navigating to Analyzer is easy. To create a new card, click the Add to Domo button, select Card, and then Visualization. And lastly, choose the data with which to build our card. To add an existing card, select Edit in Analyzer from the Card Options menu. Analyzer will default to the Visualization tab, where there's a variety of tools at our disposal to create our custom visualization. In addition to editing the visibility of tools from the toolbar, we can view the data lineage, edit color rules, annotate the card, create beast modes and segments, and view the period-over-period options for the card. Once we have a view we're happy with, we can toggle the toolbar visibility with this button. On the left side of the screen, we have our data pane. This displays all of the dimensions, measures, beast modes, and segments we have available to work with as we build or edit our card. We can drag and drop these columns into the different fields within Analyzer to see our visualization update in real time. We can create a new custom column by clicking the Add Calculated Field button, or create a new segment by clicking the Add Dynamic Segment button. Next, we have the Filter and Sort pane. It shows what filters we've applied to the card and lets us add new filters by dragging columns to that panel. We can also apply sorts to items in a selected column. Below that is the Chart Properties pane. Here, we can edit various properties of the chart, such as number and date formatting, labels, color rules, and more. The column fields at the top of Analyzer allow us to select which columns we want to use in our visualization. These fields differ between chart types, but the method for adding columns is always the same. We drag columns from the data pane and drop them into our desired fields. Next, we have our name and description fields. Clicking the Edit icon lets us edit the name and description and add smart text to these fields. Selecting the summary number enables us to customize a summary of the most important data in our chart that can be consumed at a glance. To the upper right, we can select a date range for our chart. If we're creating a period-over-period chart, we can also specify the range and period type we would like to compare. If quick filters have been enabled, they can be applied in this panel to the right of the visualization. And to the right of the quick filters, we can also change the chart type by using the Chart Picker tool. Below the visualization is the data table, which shows a table of all the raw data being used in the chart. Clicking over to the Data tab shows us the Dataset Views Explorer. Here, we can view, transform, and even combine our data without ever leaving Analyzer. To the left of the table, we can see which dataset or datasets are being used to power the card. Clicking the ellipses will allow us to change the dataset or add columns. Below the list of datasets, we can easily add a join or a union. Above the table, we can add a filter, group by, sort, or limit, see the number of rows, the dataset history, suggestions on how to clean up the data, and options for display text, null handling, and decimal precision. Clicking on the ellipses at the top of the column gives us the option to rename, change the data type, filter, or group the data in that column. We can also remap nulls, sort, move, and even remove the column. At any point in the process, we can undo or redo our last steps by either using standard keyboard shortcuts or clicking these buttons. And when we're finished with our card, we can save it here. Easily create actionable, customized visualizations with Analyzer.